So you've took your tropical fish in for the night and you've went to bed. And you wake up in the morning and BAM! You find they've been flicky through the night and there's a lot of eggs. What do? Hi, I'm Mal from Aquarium Delirium, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly what I would do. So let's go upstairs and I'll show you what I would do. Because it happens upstairs on a regular basis. Pardon the pun. So basically, as new fish keepers, we've got two options. Option one, we can leave the fish in the tank and the eggs and let Mother Nature try its chance. That doesn't always work that well in a community tank. They'll be on total guard all the time, other fish trying to eat the eggs, and in the end they tend to give up and eat them in the cell. Option two, we'll remove them, keep them in a small container and try to raise them artificially, separately, but maintained within the tank parameters. So as you can see, I've actually got two options going on at the minute, two separate batches. I've got some that's probably about 2.5 to 3 weeks old, and I've got some that's just a couple of days old. So I'll give you a run through of what to do. So you only have to really provide the eggs with a couple of things: a fresh supply of water, some oxygen, some food when they finally start to hatch, and of course the correct temperature. So what's it going to be? Option one or option two? No, wait, at least let me give you the benefits of option two before you disappear. No. Good choice. If you're still here, I take it you've picked option two. So what you're going to need is a container. I tend to get these like a little makeup basket, bathroom tidy thing. Got 2 holes already in. You notice one of the edges slightly bevel like that. So what you do is you just get a little bit of old filter sponge, cut a little groove in around it after you've made it the right size. There you can see a little groove. Stick it in, lock up the hole, try and get it in that groove, of course, that you've made. That always helps. Here's one I made earlier. No, that's it. Is it in the groove? Yeah, it's in the groove. Well done, Madonna. There we go. It's in the groove. That just means that no other fish from the outside can actually grab a hold of it, pull it out, release all the little fry when they start swimming around, back in the tank for them to eat. Then all we need to do is simply put some tank water in, clip it to the side, like that, just to stop it going for a wander around the tank. Remove the leaf that they've had the eggs on, hopefully. Stick it in. I will suggest, if you are doing this, try and keep the eggs on the leaf submerged as you're doing it. Once you take them out and expose them to air, you're more susceptible to having fungus growing on the eggs. So try and do that in one good move, underneath, kept underneath, and then take it out, but keep the eggs submerged. So in this little method, you can see I went a little bit more technical. I've put an air valve on the bottom, air tube. You can control the air bubbles. That bubbles your eggs, keeps the water going over the top of the eggs, also prevents fungus on the eggs building up. Now at this stage you can go 2 ways. You can go chemical and add methylene blue, or you can go natural and add something that's going to lower the pH to acidic water to protect the eggs from fungus. So adding a catappa leaf or something like that will also do. If it's cory eggs, you can quite easily add a shrimp, and a shrimp will just go around and take all the fungus off as it's happening on the eggs. But if you've got angelfish eggs, they're a little bit less robust than cory eggs, and I've never tried it, to be quite honest, with angelfish eggs. Like I say, they're a little bit more femmer than the cory eggs. I'll give you a quick look on both of these to show you where I'm up to with the fry stage of both. So in this one, I've got 5 little fry Don't know if you can see them with the there's that one there, see one darting around. So there's 5, probably 4 centimeters. These are nearly ready to go on to a bigger tank, just not quite yet. And I've also got these, as you can see, they just turn into free swimmers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer these into here, just so I can keep a better eye on them on a white bottom. If you're going to get something, I do suggest you get something that's white, so the fry do show up. When you look at more professional setups where they've got racks and racks of these, you'll see they tend to use white trays so the fry show up better, so you can spot which ones have actually died, basically. And as you can see, with this being submerged in the water, and the water being at a certain temperature, it's all heating up through the tub and heating up the angel, well in this case, angelfish fry. Best if you just take your time. Make sure you get them all out. Just make sure you've left no fry behind. These are at just about to start swimming stage. I think that's it. As you can see, got quite a few fry in there. Still at that stage where they're a little bit lackadaisy, want to be on the bottom. In the next day or two, you'll just see a murmuration of fry. So we've added heat. Next, all we have to do is add air and fresh supply of water from a tank. The air is actually quite simple in this case because I had an air line already set up. This is just really to break the meniscus of the tank. That's all it's to do. So I'm going to go there. Just to ensure that we'll get oxygenation transferred between carbon dioxide and water by breaking the meniscus. There we go. Next, water supply. Right, I'll give you a quick and easy one. Basically, we've got this jug with the valve on. We'll get an air line, stick it on there. Quick and easy. Take some water from this tank. Make sure the valve's shut, otherwise it'll start dripping out straight away. Hook it on this tank. Like that, like an IV lead. drop that in there on a drip. Simple as that. So we basically just want to drop coming out. Yeah, you can see it going down. Gravity fed. That's the simplest way. There is another way. So if you've got a surface skimmer, tiny little surface skimmer things with an output and a venturi valve on, you can put a bit of airline on the output to pump it into here from this tank straight into here. Then it overflows through there back into this tank. And also the venturi valve adds the air fire. On this tank here you can see I've used some fly net. You know, the mesh net you get over, like you get it in America, you don't really get it here. You can get it off Amazon, stuff like that. But it's like the mosquito midgie net that you have over swimming pools and stuff like that. And just glue some on there, acts as the sponge. It's actually been alright, that. The only problem I have with that, with having it in the tank, I've also got plecos in the tank, and the plecos seem to just sit there and try to suck as much as they can through the meshing. So with this method, as you can see, I've got it on a tiny little drip. That's just going to constantly refresh the water that's in here, because it's dripping in here, working its way through out of that part there. How easy, how simple, nothing to panic about. Next, all you have to do is worry about feeding the fish, feeding the fry. So basically, when it comes to food, you want to try and keep it as simple as possible, being new to fish breeding. Yeah. So what you need is a liquid fry food. Yeah, I use this one, liquid fry food. Focusing. Don't know if that's focusing, is it? Hide my face. There. Liquid fry food number 1 for your egg laying scattering fish. Yeah. And then when they progress a little bit bigger, you can go and get brain shrimp. Now it's up to you if you go for proper brain shrimp and you go into the hatcheries and things like that. But I would recommend for your first time, just buying something like that. Your little jars, baby brain shrimp, instant baby brain. Yeah, you get a little jar like that. Keep it in the fridge. Works wonders. That's all I can say. Only other thing I can suggest to you is add something like a tapa leaf, because obviously that's what I mentioned before, or something else, just to give them a little bit of cover, give them a little bit of security. Is that focusing, or is it just dancing around? That's just dancing around here, isn't it? Like, wow, 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 wow. Sorry about that last shot, it just seemed to be going whoop, 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 whoop. Focus in, focus out, focus in. iPhone, sorry. So hopefully that's helped you be a little bit more confident of what to do if you wake up one morning and you find eggs. Not everyone's born a fantastic fish keeper. Yeah, we have to learn somewhere. And it's best to learn on things like this than running out and buying the most expensive stuff. By all means, go out in the future and buy things like the fluval hang on the side basket things and all that sort of stuff. But this is just a quick experiment because you're a first time fish breeder. Hopefully you take from this and grow and extend your little bit of knowledge yourself and do something better in the future. Don't have to, you can just leave it at this, but I guarantee you, once you've tried it once, there's no going back because it's really addictive. So until next time, see ya, and I hope you like this video. If you did, try watching this other one. It's up to you. You might like it, you may like it, but if you don't, what you lost? 30 seconds? Give it 30 seconds at least. But you don't have to, okay? But I'm not going to ask you to do anything else. Just, if you've enjoyed it, give another one a try. Until next time, ta-ra.